Assalamu alaikum and peace be unto you. This is a book reading of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad book, How to Eat to Live, Book 1. The chapters I will read today are chapters 37 and 38, pages 107 through 113. Chapter 37, Poisonous Food and Water, and Chapter 38, Bad Foods Causes Us to Look Old. From God in Person, Master Prophet Muhammad, by Elijah Muhammad, Messenger of Allah. How to Eat to Live, Book 1. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Poisonous food and water. If what we eat and drink keeps us alive, then we must be careful of what we eat and drink, because the same that keeps us alive can bring death to our life, as there are so many of us who do not know the kind of food and drink that we should eat and drink for a long life. Living under the guidance of the enemy of right and the God of the unrighteous is a very dangerous position to be in. This is just the position you and I, the poor, righteous, so-called Negroes, lost found, members of the Aboriginal Black nation, are living in. Poisonous food and water we are now eating and drinking. Sometimes too much poison to kill poison that is in our food and drinks. And maybe it is the wrong poison for us human beings, whether it is in food or in drinks. Take, for instance, the use of fluoride, chloride, and sodium, which, if not used correctly, can destroy our entire life. Maybe it is best to find something else that will clear our water without killing both us and the poison in our food and water. The scientists should not advocate the use of such poisonous chemicals as fluoride, chloride, and sodium, which may have a bad effect on our brains and our human reproductive organs. The scientist that uses such poison on human beings wants to either minimize the birth rates or cause the extinction of a people. DDT, which is sprayed on food while it is growing up from the earth, is also a poison that should not be put into the human body, regardless of the desire to kill the insects that loves to dine on the same food on which we dine. The poison may not take instant effect on us as it does to insects, but it can, over the long years, help shorten the span of our lives. We live in a world commercializing on everything where money is involved, and this has speeded production of everything but human lives in order to fill the demand of the people. This has caused many scientists to overlook the dangerous effects that such fast production has on the health of the people. Therefore, the only way out for us, the poor lost found, is to seek refuge and guidance in Allah for our protection from evil plannings and doings of Satan. Allah God has pointed out to us in both the Bible and the Holy Quran that right foods for us to eat, and He has pointed out the poisonous food and drinks. Follow His guidance or suffer the consequences. Do not eat the swine. Do not even touch it. Just stop eating the swine flesh and your life will be expanded. Stay off that grandmother's old-fashioned cornbread and black-eyed peas and those quick 15-minute biscuits made with baking powder. Put yeast in your bread and let it sour and rise, and then bake it. Eat and drink to live, not to die. Chapter 38. Bad food causes us to look old. The number one thing you should not eat is the hog swine. You should also not eat field peas, lima beans, soybeans, bad stale beef, rotten beef, frozen stale turkey, and chicken. Some of the turkey has been in cold storage so long that when it is thawed, it begins to disintegrate. Try eating fresh food and do not eat stale, rotten food that will destroy your health. Keeping a doctor around your home, trying to administer drugs for the poison you have eaten, which you could have avoided, and take you to your grave very quickly. There is also bad, stale fish for sale, all but rotten, that some of you buy and eat. Do not eat such rotten food if you want to live long. If you want to live a short life, that is up to you. Eating bad food will soon shorten your life. Do not eat canned meats if you can help it, or canned beans if you can buy fresh ones. Do not eat any canned goods if you can find fresh food. Most of us can purchase fresh fruit from the market. Some of you buy meats from the Jewish stores, and some of you believe that all the Jewish people are religious Orthodox Jews and will not eat or sell bad meats, but you are wrong. There are Christian Jews who will eat everything and drink almost everything. The merchandise of these Jews must be shunned if you desire to live. We use the name Orthodox to refer to the religious Jews who want to follow the law of Moses, their prophet, who want to eat the food that he prescribed for them. The Holy Quran teaches us that their food, meaning the food of the religious Jews, is good for us and our food is good for them. That is true, so long as both of us are eating the food that Allah prescribes. Do not hasten the cooking of your food, not even your bread. Bread should be baked slowly, so that it will bake thoroughly. Do not eat freshly baked bread. Let it be at least a day or two old. There is no such thing as stale bread. When the bread is a day or two old, it is better for our stomachs. Eat the kind of vegetables that are prescribed for you in this book, and do not eat nuts of any kind. They are not good for us. They are too hard on our digestive systems. Bad food causes us to look old. The skin of those who eat such bad foods is tight and drawn. All the foods mentioned above are bad for our appearance. The pig. The hog takes away the beautiful appearance of people and takes away their shyness. The people who eat the hog have no shyness because they eat the hog. Nature did not give the hog any shyness. God, in the person of Master Muhammad, taught me that the scientists have found that the hog carries 999 poisonous germs in it, and they are not 100% poison, but nearly 1000% poison. The swine takes away our life gradually and creates worms in our bodies. The worms eat away our digestive tracts and cause bad thinking, because once they get into the spinal cord, they make their way to the brain, and there they begin to affect the way of thinking until they have eaten your life away. They are parasitic worms referred to as pork or trichina worms. They cannot be seen by the naked eye, only under a microscope. They destroy 100% of the beauty appearance of the eater, besides giving him fever, chills, and headaches. Hay fever is also common among swine eaters. The poisonous drinks. To drink whiskey, beer, and wine when they have a high alcoholic content is against your and my health. These drinks have a tendency to be habit forming. When we become habitual drinkers, we are destroying our lives. If you want to live, you should not drink such beverages. You should not even drink a lot of soda pop. Some intelligent people will not drink one bottle of soda pop. There are many bad drinks. Some water is poisonous for us to drink. There is water even in Chicago that is not good for our health. It is not pure enough. Water should be at least 99% pure in order for it to be good for humans to drink. Tobacco. If you want to live, stop smoking and chewing the poisonous weed tobacco. Some of us are foolish enough to refer to our parents who chewed it and were 75 or 80 years old. That does not mean it was not harming them. Any medical scientist will tell you that the tobacco weed is a very poisonous weed. The poison it contains is called nicotine. The full extent of the poisonous nicotine has not yet been known to scientists. Nicotine produces a tar-like substance wherever it is used, on the lips, fingers, and in the mouth, all the way down to the lungs. Manufacturers are trying to put something like a filter on cigarettes that will keep the nicotine from going into your mouth, but this will not prevent you from getting some of it into your body. Tobacco is a weed that should not be used. The poison which tobacco contains is what pacifies the smoker, who thinks he is feeling fine. Due to your habit of using the tobacco, you think it is giving you a sort of pacification, just like other drugs which make a patient feel that his nerves are better than from the use of them. Since Allah revealed this to us, the medical scientists and the government of America now acknowledge and admit some of the harm tobacco causes. You will find that the scientists and the government will admit most of the truth that Allah has revealed to us. They warn the users of tobacco that it is poisonous and that it creates lung cancer in tobacco users. Tobacco and alcoholic beverages also affect the organs of reproduction of young men. You should never use tobacco, whiskey, beer, or wine. They ruin the reproductive organs and waste away the man power. Tobacco and alcoholic beverages also have this destructive effect upon the reproductive organs of women. This concludes the reading of chapters 37 and 38 of How to Eat to Live, Book 1. Thank you so much for reading and listening with me. Like, subscribe, and share the channel. And remember to hit the like button and give me any suggestions on the YouTube channel. I am looking soon to make improvements in making the channel more appealing. Make a comment. And to order your books by the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, Savior's Day Swan Song Lecture, go to noi.org and store.finalcall.com. And also listen to the Final Call Radio, which has inspirational lectures, teachings, and music of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. All praises due to Allah. Inshallah, Allah willing, this reading will continue on into the completion of both books 1 and 2. I would like to thank you for subscribing. May Allah bless everyone. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be unto you. Until next time, much love, success, peace.